Meanwhile, Bangladeshi man Akayed Ullah, who was arrested for Monday's explosion near New York's busy Port Authority bus terminal, has been charged with federal crimes of terrorism. The authorities have also said that he had entered the US under the most extreme remote family-based connections as the child of a sibling of a US citizen. Now he's been charged with 5 counts of federal crimes, including providing material support to a terror organization, using and attempting to use a weapon of mass destruction, bombing a place of public use, destruction of property by means of an explosive, and lastly, the use of a destructive device during and after a crime of violence.
As alleged in the complaint we filed today, that man was Akayed Ullah. Yesterday, Ullah stood in the tunnels under the Port Authority, plotting to kill. Today, he stands charged with federal crimes of terrorism. The complaint filed this morning charges Ullah with 5 counts of federal crimes.
And just before the attack, Akayed Ullah had warned President Donald Trump on Facebook with a post that read, "Trump, you failed to protect our nation." The Bangladeshi counter-terrorism officers have meanwhile begun questioning the wife and relatives of the suspect Akayed Ullah. And they have found reportedly no criminal charges against him in Bangladesh, and he had last visited his home country in the month of September.
Akayed Ullah দেখছি এই জায়গায় 1 মাস থেকে পরে আবার চলে গেছে আমেরিকায়। এই কুরবানি ঈদে আসছে আর কি। পরে কুরবানি 1 মাস থাকছে আইসা পরে আইসা থেকে আবার 1 মাস পরে চলে গেছে।
Akayed Ullah had strapped a homemade bomb to his body and had detonated it underneath the Port Authority bus terminal in a walkway connecting to Times Square. He injured 3 other people who were beside him and is currently being treated at the Bellevue Hospital in New York. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump has renewed the call for a stricter immigration policy.
There have now been 2 terrorist attacks in New York City in recent weeks carried out by foreign nationals here on green cards. The first attacker came through the visa lottery and the second through chain migration. We're going to end both of them. The lottery system and chain migration. We're going to end them fast. Congress must get involved immediately, and they are involved immediately, and I can tell you we have tremendous support. They will be ended.